Hello, Pisces. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. I pulled a card before I started filming just so I could see the overall theme for the reading for today. And what I pulled was the Four of Wands. So that could be creativity, that could be union. It is known as the marriage card. It's too many, Spirit. One at a time, please. But it's a great overall theme for sure. So I think this may be a love reading. We've got strength there in the present moment, or in the recent past rather. Ace of Wands in the present moment. Very, very good, Pisces. What have we got in store? I'm going to take the two of these, especially because I think they kind of go together. I mean, they don't necessarily go together, but they feel like they do for this. Is the Queen of Cups, or the Empress rather, and the Seven of Cups. So, Strength, Ace of Wands, and Empress with the Seven of Cups. I don't want to say anything just yet. Let's work on clarifying that Strength card in the past for Pisces first, please. Ooh, the Devil. Okay, could just be that you're dealing with a Capricorn. Nine of Wands. The Wounded Warrior. Okay. Getting a pretty good picture painted here. I'm going to take, you know what? I'm going to switch decks. And just to be safe, I'm going to take one more for the recent past there for Pisces. Okay, the Three of Wands. Okay, so I think potentially, and I'm saying this mostly because I drew that Four of Wands as the theme of the reading. There's a ton of wands in this reading, Pisces. Maybe you got some fire energy somewhere going on. Excuse me. But what it seems to me is that potentially in a relationship in the recent past, you had to be strong, and you being the Wounded Warrior with alongside the Devil, it looks like you've had to be strong quite a few times. And I'm guessing by that Three of Wands that you finally made a decision to let go of whatever it was, be it a relationship or a job or whatever, that was really toxic for you there in the past. And you were strong and you decided to make the decision to move on from that. And now with the Three of Wands there, you've got your ships coming in, which means like they aren't necessarily your ships coming in, but you're seeing that it's time to go on a new adventure. It's a positive card. It could mean both, but what I think it actually means is the start of a new adventure for you, because we've got the Ace of Wands in the present there. So let's learn a little more about Pisces in the present moment. And no, that's not you, that's Scorpio. The Seven of Cups. Empress is Taurus energy. Ooh, Ace of Wands with the Magician. Wow, Pisces, this is spectacular. So you've manifested a new beginning, and you're in the process of manifesting more out of it, but I'm not going to go too far into the future there. One more, please, for that Ace of Wands and Magician. For Pisces in the present moment. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Well, you know, it seems to me that you're just a little bit uncomfortable with stepping out of your comfort zone. I just want to make sure that's actually what is going on here. May I please have clarity on the Nine of Swords for Pisces in the present moment, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, well, this is good. It's the Ten of Wands. You're almost there. You're so friggin' close. Like, there's just a few more steps to be put into place. With this Magician card here, I'd be focusing really, really, really hard on, as best you can, on the positive things you have in the present moment, because you're making magic with these new beginnings here. Okay, let's go on to the future. I've got a pretty good feeling about all of this now. I'd like to know first more about the Seven of Cups, please, in Pisces future. Thank you. Ooh, we get the Three of Wands again. Yeah, and now I'm getting chills. Okie dokie. Yeah, and so, see, I was hesitant to say that your ships are coming in because it's in the recent past, and that's more, I think, you looking out at the new adventure. But now I've pulled it with this card in the future. So, I'm getting chills for you, Pisces. I'm getting excited. Okay. You worked really hard to let go of some toxic shit there in the past, and you were really strong. I think we're good on the future with the Empress there. You're looking good. You might be a little spoiled for choice. Just make sure you're staying grounded and keeping one or two dreams alive at a time, not seven, with that Seven of Cups, right? Decide what's important and focus on that in the future and show it a lot of love, a lot of motherly energy. But it's good. So I think what Pisces needs is advice for the present moment because of this 9 and 10. All right, what deck do I want? Do I even want a deck, or do we just want to know? I'm going to try this one first. Do we have any advice, Spirit, for Pisces in the present moment? Huh, we sure do. Knight of Wands, yeah, okay. Keep your fire alive. Do the best you can to... I keep staring at that blanket. I think you really got to be cool with stepping out of your comfort zone and being excited for new things and seeing where they lead you. Just because you're inquisitive and checking out a new thing and learning about a new thing doesn't necessarily mean that it's like set in stone that you're going to bring it on with you, right? Just keep your spark alive. Do whatever you need to do to keep your spark alive. I have so many chills right now. Yep. I'm gonna grab a Sacred Creators Oracle for you, Pisces, and see if we can get you a tiny little bit more advice. Advice for Pisces, please. Thank you ever so much. Ha. Stop, drop, and ground. Okay. That's number 31. Okay. Number 31, stop, drop, and ground. Lots and lots and lots of Wands energy. Keep that spark alive. But also stop, drop, and ground. Essential meanings: mindful presence, finding joy, blending hobby and duty, a pause in the day, connections with friends and family, exercise and self-care, nutrition, gifting yourself unconditional love. Self-care is always a great thing to practice too, Pisces. Self-care message: feeling undeserving of joy, learning to accept your past, releasing limiting beliefs, a need to spend time with people you love, taking notice when you are in overdrive, feeling overwhelmed and needing to relax. Okay, yeah. Before I read the full message, I also think that's more advice now, is to release all that toxic stuff you were going through in the past. You were good and strong there, right? But you had to walk away from something, and you did. And you're reaping the rewards, so you made the right choice. Congratulations. If you needed to know that, here's your confirmation. Excuse me. How long has it been since you gave yourself a moment to pause, just for the joy of it? If you've been caught up in the hustle or feeling anxious or stressed about the future, it's time to pause. Full stop. It's time to ground yourself with self-love. Drop onto your yoga mat, drop in on movie night with family, or drop into laughter with your besties. Seriously, your soul is asking for this. And while stopping and dropping can feel drastic, especially if you've been on the hamster wheel and busy for a while, it's also perfect medicine for resetting and realigning your goals with the path that you are on. If you're taking on unnecessary work that feels soul-sucking, you need to stop. If you're repeatedly worrying about metrics, relationships, or money, you need to stop. Ruminate with Rumi instead. Grab a tea and play hooky from your to-do list for a while. Know that you are deserving of this sacred pause. Stop, drop, and ground. It's not about sticking your head in the sand and pretending that everything is wonderful when it's not. It's about chanting positive mantras when you're honestly feeling like muck inside. It's about finding the real happy wherever you are. It's about actively pursuing grounded presence today, while remembering that it doesn't have to be perfect to be perfectly blissful. When was the last time you laughed till you cried? Maybe it's time to schedule a lunch date with a good friend. When you stop, drop, and ground, what do you notice? Have you been so caught up in the details that what you're doing that you've forgotten your joy? Okay, let go of the past, Pisces. Be excited for the future, because as long as you pay close attention and make wise decisions and put your time and effort and energy into what's helping you grow and what's important to you, nurture it and love it, your ships are gonna come on in. All right, I think that's all Pisces needed to hear today. Thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.